Treasury Secretary. Not seeing signs of a recession in the U.S. economy, CNN. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said Thursday in an exclusive interview with CNN that she did not see signs of a recession in the near term as the U.S. economy. Null. Tenoch Huerta on playing Namor in Black Panther. Not knowing how to swim and his tiny, shame shorts, Jimmy Kimmel Live. Tenoch talks about being cast in Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. Not knowing how to swim before he shot the movie. His friend giving him pages of research ab. Null. Ravens vs. Buccaneers score. Takeaways. Baltimore hands Tom Brady first three-game skid since 2002. CBS Sports. Baltimore rebounded after a slow start on Thursday night. Thursday night was a who's who game for the Baltimore Ravens and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In posting a 27-22 win in Tampa Bay, the Ravens moved to 5-3 while looking very much like the AFC North's best team. Plus 5068 Chars. Unraveling the mystery of auto-brewery syndrome. BBC. Scientists are close to understanding this strange condition, which can leading sufferers to become intoxicated without consuming alcohol. In a recent paper, Denis Oliveira outlined his own theory for what creates the optimal conditions for ABS to develop. He describes it as a perfect metabolic storm, where the pH of the stomach increase. Plus 3463 Chars. Scientists astonished by strange material that can be made like plastic but conducts like metal. SciTech Daily. Like conductive Play-Doh. Breakthrough could point way to a new class of materials for electronic devices. University of Chicago scientists have discovered a way to create a material that can be made like a plastic, but conducts electricity more like a metal. By Louise Lerner. University of Chicago, October 27, 2022. A group of scientists at the University of Chicago has discovered a way to create a material in which the molecular fragments are jumbled and d. Plus 7829 Chars. Live. WTT Cup Finals Xinjiang 2022, Quarterfinals, Day 2, Session 1 World Table Tennis. Watch the live streaming of the quarterfinals, Day 2, Session 1 of the WTT Cup Finals Xinjiang 2022 presented by China Construction Bank. Results and schedule. Null. iOS 16.2 beta is out. Here's the new features for your iPhone. Tom's Guide. iOS 16.2 will add Freeform collaboration app later this year. iOS 16.1 brought some big changes to the iPhone when Apple released that software update earlier this week. But another iOS 16 update is already in the works that will bring a new app to the iPhone. A plus 4264 Chars. Venture capitalists are betting on a part of China's chip industry safe from U.S. bans, CNBC. China is so far behind the U.S. in semiconductor technology that some investors are betting on startups to fill that gap. Pictured here is a chip manufacturing plant in Suchan City, East China's Jiangsu province. April 1, 2022. Beijing. China is so far behind the U.S. in semiconductor technology that some investors are plus 5651 Chars. Richard tells Schmidt to take a break. Grey's Anatomy, ABC. Richard James Pickens Jr. tries to talk to Schmidt, Jake Borelli, about the importance of self-care and taking a break, but Schmidt counters that if he null. Ukraine attacks Russia's hold on southern city of Kherson, The Associated Press. Kyiv, Ukraine. App. Ukrainian forces attacked Russia's hold on the southern city of Kherson on Thursday while fighting intensified in the country's east. Kyiv, Ukraine. App. Ukrainian forces attacked Russia's hold on the southern city of Kherson on Thursday while fighting intensified in the country's east. The battles came amid reports that Moscow are +7616 Chars. New treatment for nightmares holds promise. Study finds CNN playing the sound while people are reimagining their nightmares as positive experiences lessened. Scary dreams fourfold. A new study found. Sign up for CNN's Sleep But Better newsletter series. Our 7-part guide has helpful hints to achieve better sleep. Heart pounding. I sit bolt upright in bed. Flushed. Sweaty and utterly panicked. +4945 Chars. NBA Top 10 Plays of the Night, October 27, 2022. NBA. Never miss a moment with the latest news, trending stories and highlights to bring you closer to your favorite players and teams. Download now. Right arrow https app null Galaxy S22 update lets you take better pictures of, well, the galaxy. TechRadar. Samsung enhances night photography feature on flagship phone line. Samsung is taking night photography to the next level by updating the Galaxy S22's camera with a new astrophoto feature plus the ability to fuse shots into one. Other smartphones have a night mode. +2876 Chars. Elon Musk Twitter deal closes. CEO fired. The Washington Post. Elon Musk assumed ownership of the site late Thursday, marking a new era for the social media company. Comment on this story. San Francisco. Elon Musk became Twitter's owner late Thursday as his $44 billion deal to take over the company officially closed, marking a new era for one of the world's most NFL. +8220 Chars. BTS. Jin drops emotional solo single, The Astronaut. Watch the heartwarming music video. Billboard. The K-pop superstar wrote the new track with Coldplay. Jin's highly anticipated solo single, The Astronaut, has finally landed. The BTS superstar revealed the stunning, nearly 5-minute rock-pop track on Friday, October 28, worldwide alongside its Heart. +1808 Chars. Korea fires missiles towards sea as U.S. warns over nukes. The Associated Press. Seoul, South Korea. App. North Korea fired 2 short-range ballistic missiles toward the sea on Friday in its first ballistic weapons launches in 2 weeks, as the U.S. military warned the North that the use of nuclear weapons will result in the end of that. Seoul, South Korea. App. North Korea fired 2 short-range ballistic missiles toward the sea on Friday in its first ballistic weapons launches in 2 weeks, as the U.S. military warned the North that. +4936 Chars. Aggressive, non-native mosquitoes invade San Jose, SFGATE. It's the first time the species has been found in Santa Clara County. 2 invasive Aedes aegypti mosquitoes were recently trapped in San Jose, marking the first time the aggressive species has been detected in Santa Clara County. Officials said Monday. The district is +2613 Chars. Mars spacecraft record meteor strikes that made craters hundreds of feet wide, The Guardian. NASA's InSight lander measured the seismic waves as the reconnaissance orbiter sent images of the impact. 2 NASA spacecraft at Mars, one on the surface and the other in orbit, have recorded the biggest meteor strikes and impact craters yet. The high-speed barrages last year sent seismic waves rippling T +3471 Chars. Ravens vs. Buccaneers score. Takeaways. Baltimore hands Tom Brady first 3-game skid since 2002. CBS Sports. Baltimore rebounded after a slow start on Thursday night. Thursday night was a who's who game for the Baltimore Ravens and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In posting a 27-22 win in Tampa Bay, the Ravens moved to 5-3 while looking very much like the AFC North's best team. +5068 Chars. iPhone 15 Pro may replace clicky volume and power buttons with solid-state buttons. 9 to 5 Mac. Apple could be planning to replace the clickable volume and power buttons on the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max next year with solid-state buttons. Supply chain analyst Ming-Chi Kuo shared this detail, comparing it to when the iPhone 7 replaced the clickable home. Apple could be planning to replace the clickable volume and power buttons on the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max next year with solid-state buttons. Supply chain analyst Ming-Chi Kuo shared this detail. Company. +2367 Chars. The cloud boom has hit its stormiest moment yet. And it is costing investors billions. MarketWatch. Amazon and Microsoft prove that cloud growth has hit a plateau and investors are ripping away more than $300 billion in valuation because of it. But the technology will still be at the core of computing for generations ahead. The cloud boom has finally reached a resting altitude. But Wall Street is doing anything but resting. Amazon.com Inc. AMZN. -4.06%. The original pioneer in cloud computing. Confirmed Thursday. +4681 Chars. Bully Ray has a new enemy in Impact, cageside seats. After getting a taste of his former villainous nature to deal with Moose, Bully Ray may not be able to resist the urge to be a scumbag when the time comes to cash in for his world title shot. Bully Ray has made a lot of enemies over the years in Impact. Now, it looks like Bully has a new nemesis to fight. The difference is that Bully wasn't the scumbag on this occasion. Bully returned to +2510 Chars. YouTube's finally adding more separation between shorts and regular videos, The Verge. YouTube is changing up the channel view, adding separate tabs for shorts and live streams, rather having all a creator's content under a single videos tab. YouTube's finally adding more separation between shorts and regular videos. YouTube's finally adding more separation between shorts and regular videos. It's giving them their own tab on Creators Chan. +1997 Chars. RSV symptoms. Treatment. As respiratory virus cases and hospitalizations surge, Only 6% of pediatric ICU beds are open in Illinois. WLS-TV. Illinois top doctor is urging parents to take preventative measures against RSV as pediatric ICU beds are currently limited in the state. Chicago. WLS. Local doctors are raising the alarm about preventing the spread of RSV, a respiratory illness in children that is causing a large number of hospitalizations. Currently, RSV alone plus 2165 CHARS. The first ever election day blood moon lunar eclipse is coming on November 8. Space.com. This will be the fourth and final lunar eclipse of 2022. Early on election day morning, early risers will have an opportunity to observe the November beaver moon undergo a total eclipse. Stabbing attack in Italy kills one. Injures soccer player Pablo Mari. CNN. One person has died and 4 people, including Spanish soccer player Pablo Mari, were seriously injured after a stabbing attack on the outskirts of the Italian city of Milan on Thursday. According to Italian National Police, one person has died and 4 people, including Spanish soccer player Pablo Mari, were seriously injured after a stabbing attack on the outskirts of the Italian city of Milan on Thursday, according to +892 CHARS. YouTube's finally adding more separation between shorts and regular videos. The Verge. YouTube is changing up the channel view, adding separate tabs for shorts and live streams, rather having all a creator's content under a single videos tab. YouTube's finally adding more separation between shorts and regular videos. YouTube's finally adding more separation between shorts and regular videos. It's giving them their own tab on Creators Chan. +1997 CHARS.